And so yeah, working on Dragon Ball Daima was really, really, really satisfying, and awesome. I'm glad it turned out great. And you all should go watch it. And if you don't have a streaming service, it's airing on Cartoon Network every Saturday night.
Yeah, I agree.
That's my long answer. Sorry, I give long answers.
I love it. I love it. I love your commitment to the role, and then your actual knowledge about audio engineering and some explaining how.
When I teach voice acting, I teach everything soup to nuts. I think if you're a voice actor worth your salt, you need to know how to record your voice, how sound works, how recording technology works, how to use a mic properly, how microphones work, what the polar patterns are, what the frequency responses are. I know. In fact, the other day I had a session. I went to a studio. They had it on the wrong polar pattern. It almost screwed my ears up. I'm like, what are you doing? We're on the wrong polar pattern. You're messing up my ears. I look at the knob. I switch it back to the right one because I can hear it immediately. And it messes with my performance if the feedback into my cans is different than what I'm accustomed to for 26 years. So,
anyway,
sorry.
I'd love to take 2 or 3 questions.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 or 4 people come.
Sure. I brought this one. Yeah.
You know what, before I do, you know what time it is, you know who I am. Hi.
I do. Hi.
So this might be the first time we've had somebody come up that's a fan of yours and a fan of mine.
Oh, that's sweet.
Which is kind of cool.
That is cool, Miss Dr.
It
Applesauce.
also crushes on a voice actor.
Oh, well, so what's your question? Oh, thank you.
First of all, you killed it on Daima.
Thank you.
When I saw it in theaters, I'm surprised I didn't throw once at the screen.
Oh.
Anyways, my question is, in your 26-year career, do you have any regrets?
All kinds of regrets. Most of them are interpersonal. I tend to be a little bit too direct and a bit like you, and that's why I relate to you, right? And no disrespect.
Too much. It's scary.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's intense.
I'm a female version of you.
Exactly. So I regret look, when you live a long time and you study any kind of spiritual path, you and I talked about spirituality a little bit. The bottom line for me is, are you causing suffering? And what I mean by that is, if I'm vibrating up somebody's nervous system, negatively, meaning I'm yelling at them or whatever, that's not a good thing. And I regret those things in my life. I regret. I don't regret like career choices necessarily, but I regret. As I get older, you start to regret any time you ever upset anybody. Because as you develop more empathy as you get older. I mean, I had some when I was a kid, and then as I get older, you just live longer and you start having more experiences, and you live in other people's shoes more. You travel the world. You start understanding that people are really trying their best a lot. Which is why I'm so patient with you, because you come to my table all the time and I love you. So yeah, that's one of the things I regret. But I don't try to harp on it too much, because you got to love yourself too. You know what I'm saying?
One more for both y'all.
Yeah.
Can I go home after this panel? I am really tired. You see me fall asleep. I'm stuffed up.
Yes, you may.
Well, it's always great to see you. You're lovely. And congratulations on your wedding. Thank you.
Nice Berserk shirt.
Yeah, I worked on that show too.
You did? What character?